Next up, I am delighted to welcome a coach who has a message that so many women need to hear. This is Coach Paula Grooms. I'm going to give her a hug.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me. So, Coach Paula, your book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a unique way for women to understand the male mind and how they commit differently, love differently, and bond differently than women do.
We don't have to fix them?
No, they're perfect the way they are, just like women are perfect. We're just yin and yang, night and day.
Supposed to be different?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So powerful. I think there's so many times we just think like, why can't I change this person, male or female, but like, why can't I change this person? Amazing to come across your book and the approach that like, there's a way to understand and that actually changes the result that you potentially can get.
Absolutely, yes. And that's what getting across to the readers was so important to me. And I have to say, in attempting to write the book, I'm so glad that I found you because I would have written the wrong book.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What do you think you would have written? What was your idea going in?
Well, I had my ideas and my concepts, and you'll see them in the book. You know, I have my three major, main concepts in the book.
You have to get the book. We're not going to tell you today. So go down. The link's on your screen. No excuses.
But I would not have written it in the way that is most appropriate for my readers to get it and for people to connect with me as well. So that's really important to me.
I feel like there's a related question from Donzetta, who's from Houston, Texas. And she asks, how did you choose the title for your book? And it's pretty connected to the question because the title sort of says how you're going to set up the book.
Well, that's an interesting thing too, because it kind of relates to what we're talking about, is that I can't even remember the title I had for it going into this process. And the way that we worked together really helped me to hone in on the best possible title, not only for my readers, but also for me, which helps people to find my book. So that's
so powerful.
Yeah, that was huge.
So we did a shout out not too long before you hopped on stage when Terry was up here to her husband, Mark. And I think you were sitting next to Terry when Mark had some flowers delivered to the castle, which I think is a great example of how men commit differently. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. She was so surprised, and it was wonderful. And I think she did one main thing that I tell women to do.
Oh, what'd she do? We want to know.
She makes her husband wonder a little bit. And she's away and she's doing her thing, and I bet he was wondering today and thinking, what's Terry doing today? I'm going to send her flowers so that she thinks of me and she knows that I love her. So I think.
And now we all know he loves her too.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. Well, he's actually asking, he said, did you talk to the men for the research, or is this just based on other women's opinions?
Actually, talk to the men. Well, I have a few male clients.
She has talked to men before.
I have.
There are men in the room. She has spoken with them. So you actually have male clients? Are they men dating men?
No.
Men dating women, and they'll come. Oh.
Yes, but this book is for women, and book is for women to understand men because, quite frankly, we're mysterious to men, and that's the way we need to keep it.
We won't tell anyone. Awesome. Well, let me show everybody the cover of this book. We finally got the answer, people. This is Why Won't He Commit? If you've been wondering why he won't commit, get this and then don't tell him. So thank you, Paula. Great job with your book.